Good morning. Hope everyone is doing well. Obviously, this is Pastor Justo. Just wanted to let you know that I'm thinking about you and I'm praying for you. And I continue to work with our council as well as our staff to make sure that we are moving forward in this transition process. Last Sunday, Christine addressed that and kind of put the poster up front and showed people kind of we're on step 3 of a 12-step process. Now, I know that some of you are hoping and praying that we can have a new pastor tomorrow, maybe in a month. But the process is the process, and this step 3 is a significant part of the process, and it's going to take some time. Remember that from day one, I have said to you that the process of discernment, of discussion, of consultation, and engagement with you as church members, as well as the synod and the community, you're looking at approximately about an 18-month process, and we're into the 3rd month at this point in time. So please know that transition will happen, but it will happen as God intends and in God's time. Council, nor I, nor the Senate want us to bypass or to skip a phase or a process or two, because long-term wise, going slow, going steady, but consistently moving towards those objectives serves the church and serves us. Part of what I said also on Sunday, if you weren't there, is that as we continue to move forward and reclaim our lives by beginning to do different events, more and more face-to-face meetings, educational forums. By the way, the educational forums that we've been doing are strategically part of the transition process of helping us to look at and spend time with that which we don't know. Because we do know what we know, but we don't know what we don't know. And if we're not willing to learn, engage, hear others, think of their ideas, how their churches or congregations or ministry have moved forward by taking a pause and a step back, by looking at the community that they serve and creating programming that meets those specific needs, then we will not succeed and moving to the next phase of the life of Redeemer Lutheran Church. We all know that we are an aging congregation. You know, I'm one of the young people at 61, so we're getting older. And there's nothing wrong with that, but we need to acknowledge it and not pretend, that it's not occurring, acknowledging that fact that we need to change, we need to transition, we need to engage our community so that we can begin to meet them where they're at, rather than expecting new people to meet us where we're at, and expecting new people and families and the community to simply walk in our doors. Again, as I've said this, that's not going to happen unless we widen our welcome and go beyond the 4 walls of the church into the community, getting to know them and listening to them, not assuming that we know what the community needs, because we don't. It is a very different Winter Park than when the church started. There are more apartments. There are more significant people that are bilingual or monolingual Spanish speaking. And unless we engage them and create an opportunity for them to feel welcome, we're going to miss the boat. One of the things I talked about on Saturday at our forum was that we need to get into the neighborhood. So let me say now that I need you. We need you. We need to step beyond our 4 walls, and I want to get into the neighborhood with little flyers, maybe one sheet divided in 4, that invites them to trunk or treat, but also on the other sides that provides them information about our church, about our ministries, and opportunities and engagement. Everything we do should not be just simply for fun, though I hope we're having a blast and we'll laugh and enjoy each other's company, but there needs to be a strategic purpose, and that is outreach and engagement in our community. So I need you. We want to walk the neighborhood pretty soon, so I'm going to ask you to please begin to sign up. The church office will produce something and invite us to get engaged into the community. If we decide not to get engaged, we need to also recognize that we're preliminarily deciding to die, to end our ministry. And I will just say to you, not on my watch. On my watch, we're going to be moving forward and engaging the community and welcoming people in the neighborhood. And one of the strategic things that was shared with us on Saturday is that we should all learn at least 5 phrases in Spanish, because that is primarily the community that surround us, so that if somebody walks in the door, we can say hello in Spanish or welcome to them and make them feel comfortable and welcome, even if only a couple of words, but it shows your intention, your heart, and your willingness to engage. So my friends, we have decisions to make. I know that we are moving forward. I hope that you get that message, and most importantly, that you'll get on the train to engagement. God bless.